Exodus 19, Moses' surprise at Mount Sinai, the covenant, the cloud, and the call to holiness. Alright, so we find the Israelites 3 months into their wilderness journey, and they finally arrive at Mount Sinai. You could call it the Broadway stage of the Old Testament, where God plans to drop some serious divine directives. Mount Sinai isn't just another geographical location, it symbolizes the meeting place between God and humanity. This mountain serves as the stage for the covenant God wishes to make with His people. It's as if God is saying, here is where heaven touches earth. How often do we have our own Sinai moments in life, spaces where we feel a profound connection with the divine? The covenant offer in terms. God gives Moses a sneak peek of the contract terms. If you obey me fully and keep my covenant, then out of all nations you will be my treasured possession. The grandeur of what's about to happen is introduced with God saying, now if you obey me fully and keep my covenant, then of all nations you will be my treasured possession. Although the whole earth is mine, you will be for me a kingdom of priests and a holy nation. Exodus 19, 5-6. This isn't small talk. God is laying down the groundwork of a relationship that's set to redefine the very essence of community and faith. The Israelites aren't just called to be followers, they're called to be mediators of God's grace, a kingdom of priests. Talk about high stakes. God wants a covenant, not just blind followers. He desires a mutual relationship based on love, trust, and responsibility. That's a transformative kind of love. It's a call for us to evaluate the covenants in our lives, the commitments we make, be it in relationships, work, or faith. Preparations and parameters. God then tells Moses to set up boundaries around the mountain and sanctify the people. God instructs Moses to consecrate the people. Go to the people and consecrate them today and tomorrow. Have them wash their clothes and be ready by the third day. Exodus 19, 10-11. It's not just a preparation, it's a sanctification process. God also establishes boundaries around the mountain, saying that whoever touches it will die. This speaks volumes about the awe, the reverence, the utter sanctity of what's about to occur. In the New Testament, Hebrews 12:14 urges us to make every effort to live in peace with everyone and to be holy. Without holiness, no one will see the Lord. The stage is being meticulously set, indicating that in entering a covenant with God is no light matter. It's almost like God is saying, roll out the red carpet, the King is coming. The boundaries around Mount Sinai signify that approaching God isn't a casual affair, but one requiring preparation and reverence. The call for the Israelites to consecrate themselves isn't just an ancient ritual, it's a timeless call to holiness for us today. The thunder and lightning, the weight of God's presence. On the morning of the third day, there was a thunder and lightning, with a thick cloud over the mountain, and a very loud trumpet blast. Everyone in the camp trembled. Exodus 19:16. The phenomena are not just atmospheric changes, they signify the weight of God's presence. It's a divine theatrics that's meant to instill awe and a keen sense of sacredness. This would be God's classroom for revealing His law, the 10 Commandments, in the next chapter. The thunder and lightning, the cloud and the trumpet serve as divine exclamation marks urging everyone to pay close attention. The covenant is not just a contract, it's a cosmic event. Reflection and call to action. How seriously do we take our own spiritual commitments and responsibilities? Are there boundaries we need to establish to ensure we're honoring the sacred aspects of our life? This chapter calls us to reflect on our own commitments, to sanctify ourselves in our daily lives, and to meet God on our personal Mount Sinai's. So here's your homework for your spiritual growth. Identify one aspect of your life where you can establish a sacred boundary, be it setting aside time for prayer, for family, or even self-care, and commit to it. Make it your personal Mount Sinai, a meeting ground between you and something greater. That's all for this episode of Bible Short Stories. It's been real, it's been enlightening, and I can't wait to dive into the next chapter with you. The next one is a big one, the 10 Commandments. Don't forget to like and subscribe our video. Remember that I will randomly be choosing one of my first 1,000 subscribers for a special gift if you join our community. So join now. Until then, take care and be holy, my friends. Bible Short Stories, signing off.